Man, I haven't seen this intro in a long time. And just like that, we're finally here. Hello and welcome to the Uncharted 2 Multiplayer Reloaded Beta. Been a long time coming. We've been very patient and it's finally here. If you're new here and you have no idea what's going on, Uncharted Reloaded is a project made by the modding community to bring back these multiplayers that were shut down on PS3. It took me a while to get here because I was looking everywhere for my Uncharted 2 disc and I just couldn't find it. I eventually gave up and ended up getting it on Amazon and it cost like 20 bucks or some stupid shit. But anyway, yeah, it's been a long time since I've been here, but I'm ready to play. Alright, I've been here for a long time. Is it supposed to be doing this sinking shit? Oh, okay, so I just asked someone and apparently it's supposed to take this long. Yeah, terms of service, blah, 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 who cares? And we're in, I think we're in, okay. Welcome to Uncharted 2 Among Thieves Reloaded. Currently, we are in a very early stage, so instead of playing, go help the dev team, you useless bitch, okay? Also, remember to stay away from matchmaking, and be sure to follow our OnlyFans. If you can't get a grasp at their sense of humor by now, then I don't know what to tell you. I tend to get the thing. Wait, I don't have DLC? I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me check again because yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the Game of the Year edition. I thought that came with the deal. Wait, that doesn't come with DLC. Hold on, I'll be back. Just give me a second.
I like it good.
Yeah, so I double checked some things and apparently it doesn't come with DLC, so that sucks. But anyway, yeah, we're finally here. I'm able to play now. I haven't played this game since 2017, and even then I didn't really play that much. I still know the fundamentals. I still know the basics. Like I know everyone spawns in with the same weapon. There's no kickbacks. There's no sprinting. There's no loadouts. Still though, this is going to be like a whole new experience because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I can't remember what the meta was. It was like down the sights or iron sights or something like that. Actually, you know what's crazy? The fact that everyone still has like their old stats. Someone told me that the leaderboards yeah, look, it still works. That's crazy. The fact that you can see all these names, like are they using the same servers that Naughty Dog was using or something? I want to hop into a custom game though, just to get a feel of the game first. Surprisingly, even with this being like 16 years old, like it still feels okay. Is that normal for your gun not to move when you're shooting it? What the Wait, what? That killed me in like 2 bullets. Are you serious? Does this game have bloom or is that just like a visual thing? No bullshit, this game looks really good. I don't know what it is. It's 720p, but I'll absolutely give that a pass. Anyway, yeah, I get it, so I think I can back out. Before I jump into this match here, if you watched my previous video, there is a little bit of an elephant in the room. I'll address all of it near the end of the video after I get done playing solo co-op if I get to play that. There's been a lot of news, a lot of good news actually. I want to talk about it in depth and I don't want to do that while playing because I'm definitely going to forget some shit. So, stay tuned, but again, it's pretty much all good news. So, usually I do these little kill variety compilations, but I might not get a single fucking kill. Dude, what in the fuck? Does this dude have quick boom that blew up instantly? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that they changed the health if you haven't noticed by now. Wow, it doesn't even kill you. Like I was saying, Reloaded decided to revert a change that was made like, what, 15 years ago. Apparently Naughty Dog had an update and they made the TTK a lot more quick. And it turned out that people, just didn't like it. And Reloaded decided to change the TTK to, what it was before. Bruh. Yeah, outside of the whole health thing, I don't think there's been that many changes, to be honest. I know there were a couple boosters that were removed because I don't think anyone liked them. There was something called situational awareness that apparently was very controversial. Evidently, it was something like if you held up on D-pad, oh look, I got a trophy. I think it was something like if you stand still and hold up on D-pad, then you see everyone through walls. It literally gives you wall hacks. That has to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Like, literally just hearing that, like that's hard to conceptualize. Like, yeah, let's just give everyone wall hacks, I guess. There was a booster that hard countered it. I think it was called evasion or something, which obviously it's not in the game anymore because it's, pointless. If you have to make a booster just to counter another one, maybe it shouldn't exist in the first place. Can't see shit in this white ass map. It's not surprising though that U2 had its, balance issues. I mean, every Naughty Dog multiplayer had issues like that. Just thinking about the multiplayers, they all had or still have something that was just, complete garbage. All of them had like one thing, like a gun or a booster that just completely killed the multiplayer. Let's see if I can trigger some PTSD. Sidekicks, the Kravosk, tac shotgun, covert ops. Oh my god. Wait, did I just hit mark this guy? I'm like almost 100% sure I just hit him. Does the dragon not want? Oh wait, did they nerf the dragon sniper? Or am I misremembering? Like, was his gun always garbage? Yeah, I can see this whole health change getting real controversial real quick. But that's normal, you know? It's normal for people to get mad at shit like this. When you have a game as old as this, pretty much any change towards the gameplay, like the opinions are going to be divided, let's be real. No matter how minuscule, no matter how small it is, you know, people are just going to hate it. That's life. I wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure this exact same shit was happening whenever the initial change was made in 2010 or 11, whenever it was. I've seen the argument from both sides, and honestly, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if it should stay, if it should go. I don't remember what the fast TTK felt like. Like, I literally don't remember. Bro, how many bullets did I... Wow, just wow. Bro, I'm getting fucking cooked. I guess I'll explain further what Uncharted Reloaded is, because I'd assume a good chunk of you guys are new and have no clue as to who I am or what Reloaded even is. These are obviously, you know, fan-made servers. Naughty Dog has nothing to do with this. Of course they don't. They don't even care about their own multiplayers on PS4 and 5. This is on PS3 and PC. You obviously have to play through an emulator. Hey, bro, can you shut up? Bruh. Yeah, we all play on PS3. There's no shenanigans. It's just a PS3 and the game. There's people who also play on PC through an emulator called RPCS3. I think that's what it's called. There's obviously no crossplay because that would be fucking stupid. And good news, the Blood Oath system I was talking about in my last video has been discontinued. So if you want a chance to play, all you have to do is join the Discord in the description. They pick people at random, so it's not going to be instantaneous or anything. But if you're very active in the Discord, then you have a good chance of being whitelisted. And there's still no matchmaking. You know, they're still working to get that back up. It's all custom games, but you know, everything's still here. You have all the maps, all the game modes, you know, co-op is still there. Wait, do you guys hear this waterfall right now? It's so peaceful. What the hell was that? Playing this game, I can't help but to feel immersed. Like, this game is very immersive. I think a lot of it has to do with the sound design and the maps. I swear, some of the locations, it has this eeriness to it. It's almost abnormal. When I'm in these maps, I feel dread, but it's also very calming at the same time. It's weird. It's not just the engine too, it's the UI as well. It's like, it really puts you in the mood. A lot of love went into this game, and you can just tell by looking at it. Bro, you move so slow with this shield. Bro, turn. Like, I can't do anything. I'm sorry, my character has chronic arthritis. Like, I can't fucking move. When you don't play these games for a long time, you forget how clunky it feels, man. I know it came out in 09, but like, I just can't help but to feel so clunky and sluggish sometimes. Like, I just can't move. Oh, I actually got that kill. Oh. Nah. Nope. You ain't clipping me, buddy. You ain't clipping me, buddy. Gambo is so mad, bro. I'm such a pussy. There's no way I just did that. What the hell was that? Wow, okay. I'm just now figuring out it's elimination. I didn't even know that. What, is this one shot? They done fucked up giving me a pistol that one shots. They done fucked up. About this whole Uncharted 2 Reloaded thing, this really did come out of nowhere, I must say. I thought there was going to be, you know, a trailer before it went to beta, but wasn't expecting anything huge. Wait, you can spectate enemies? What the f? What's crazy is a week prior to this whole beta releasing, there was this other project unrelated to Reloaded that was called Uncharted 2 Revived, I think. No affiliation with Reloaded whatsoever. This was a complete different project. I'm pretty sure they were claiming that they had their own servers for Uncharted 2 multiplayer and anyone can play if they join their Discord. Their whole shtick was there was no like gatekeeping. All of their information was available to the public, I think. I'm pretty sure they were, you know, throwing shots at Reloaded with that. But the thing is, I don't think anyone was able to play it. They may have been lying about that. If there were people playing it, then it was a very small amount. And I haven't heard anything from them since. Like, I don't know what's going on with them. I'm gonna need you to relax, bro. You're trying a little too hard. Bro, SBQ, you sweaty bitch! We've been here for like 20 minutes, bro. What is this leader doing right now? I'm in the wrong lobby. I think I'm in the Uncharted Championship right now. I'm trying to play casually, but it's just not. I just spawned there. Yeah, I'm done. That's enough Uncharted 2 for today.
I like it good.
All right, so I'm back. It's it's been a while. So like I said earlier, I want to update you guys on what's been happening with Reloaded recently and all the controversy and drama that's been going down. But first, I want to make it a tradition to play solo co-op at the end of these videos. It's stressful as but yeah, I like doing it for some reason. So fun fact, I have actually never played co-op in Uncharted 2. Well, no, I think I played it like once 10 years ago, but I barely remember it. The co-op adventure though, I know for a fact I never played this. This is all new to me. Yeah, I've never played any of these. I don't even know what the hardest difficulty is. Pretty much going into this blind, I have no idea what to expect. Right, so wait, so before I go any further, I need to explain something. I've only played this a couple times. I played solo co-op a couple times. And what feels like every single week, people have asked me, how do you play solo co-op? I've seen it in the comments, I've seen it in the Discord, in my DMs, even some of my friends wanted to play it. Someone even sent me an email, like, you guys really want to play solo co-op. So let me just explain this so I don't have to do it again. You cannot play solo co-op right now. No one can except for like a select few people. Sky Mods is allowing me to play it. Like, I asked him in private and he gave me what I needed so I can, do what I want to do. This isn't in Reloaded, this isn't in LAN Party, like no one can play it. I'm hoping this will be in Reloaded eventually because there's so many people who want it. I know a concern is it would be a lot easier to cheat because, no one's watching you, you can cheat all you want. But people can do that anyway. Like, you just plug in a second controller and you just have split screen, you can cheat all you want. It wouldn't surprise me if someone's already done this. So yeah, you just can't play it right now. So if there's anyone in the comments who's asking how to play it, just, leave a timestamp right here. Also, do not ask SkyMods how to play this. I need to make that blatantly clear. He will either say no or just ignore you, so don't even waste your time.
All right, guys, treasure's in the plaza. We just gotta go get it.
I don't think there's a lives counter, so I think I'll just put one on the screen somewhere. I think it one-shots to the head. Yeah, I think it does. There might be a couple spots where you need 2 players, but I guess we'll find out. Well, this fall off, I'm literally shooting him in the head. Okay, I think I'm dead.
Oh, how's that feel?
What the fuck is happening? Oh boy, looks like we got Juggernaut over here. Wait, that was it? I'm assuming there's power weapons that spawn around the map.
Here, I'll give you a boost.
I might need 2 people here. I don't know if I could do. I could try to get up here, but yeah, I've been at this for like 3 minutes. I don't think it's happening. So I'll be right back.
I like it good.
All right, so now I got the mods. I believe the only way to do this is with mods. So yeah, I had to get my stuff back. I'll only use the mods if I absolutely need to. I'm not gonna do. Oh wait, there's more people. If they ever bring this to Reloaded, then yeah, they're gonna have to alter some things. I'm pretty sure that's impossible to do unless you have mods. I have a suspicion that this is gonna get a lot harder from here.
RPG and blow that damn wall.
What the hell? Dude, what the fuck is going on?
Go, go.
Drake is literally talking to himself. Oh boy, here comes big dude. No way, this fucking choker. Bro, these chokers, oh nah, man. I don't even know if this is gonna be possible. No, No way! I swear these guys aren't even making noise. Like, what the fuck? Ooh, that was close. These guys are so fucking... I think the strat is to have your back at the wall and just aim at these two corridors. Bro, this is on fucking normal mode now, and I'm still struggling over here. Looks like we got a little stealth going on here. How am I supposed to kill those guys in the back? Oh, well. Wait. You're telling me they didn't hear that? These guys are fucking stupid. I'm tempted to just blow it up. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I have a feeling this isn't it. Oh, well, yeah, who would have known? Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Damn, bro, like how much is that weigh? But that was normal, and that was actually kind of difficult. Is crushing even a thing? Like, I really don't remember. I actually like the stealth parts. That was pretty cool, because that type of stuff isn't even in U3. Pretty sure this is gonna get more difficult as it goes on, because that's, you know, typically how this gets. I might do all of them. I don't know. I might just do it just because. Do you even get like a star at the end of this? Like, what do you get when you beat all of them? Oh, well, we got another big boy. There's other people shooting. Yeah, I'm cooked. Like, what am I doing? Bro, how many bullets? Bro, can you fucking die? Like, what the hell?
What's he saying?
What? I think we're supposed to be playing with Tenzin? Like, I don't know. Alright, well, I can't do this, so I have to use my mods. So far, these are actually really good. I'm really enjoying it. I get the whole thing. It's like, ooh, they don't put my boy like that? Screw you. You get too many hit markers with this sniper. Like, this thing kind of sucks. Like, bro, die! Bro, this sniper fucking sucks. Alright, I see they want me to do more stealth, but I kind of don't want to. Yeah, see, they don't even know that I'm here. I think I'm just gonna rush. F that. My man raised no bitch. When is their fall damage? Just gonna sneak past you guys real quick. Oh, well. Jesus Christ.
It's okay to come out now. It's safe.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Oh boy.
Ooh, choker, gotta go. No, that fucking killed me. Yeah, suck my dick. I literally have to play like this because I can't. No. There's no way I just did. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna try to do this last one, but I oh my god. Yeah, I just can't do it. I just can't fucking do it, dude. I give up.
I like it good.
All right, I don't even want to tell you guys how long it's been since I've recorded that footage. This video should have been out like a month ago, but oh my god. Anyway, it's time to talk about the Reloaded drama and the aftermath of me posting that video a couple months ago. So just a quick little recap for those who don't know what happened. A couple months ago, Reloaded incorporated this system called a Blood Oath. It was an invitational system, a system where a beta tester was granted one invite and they can invite, you know, whomever they choose. Whenever they use that invite, they're liable for whoever that was. So if one person received a 30-day ban, both of you guys would, you know, receive the same punishment. Overall, this system had its issues with the way it was implemented. Mainly, it just made everyone mad because no one liked it. The problem I had was over 150 people, which at the time was half the beta, were completely removed. Most of these people didn't do anything wrong and they weren't even told why they were removed. Apparently, this all happened because there was quote unquote too much toxicity and it was just getting way out of hand. Personally, I just didn't really agree with that. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's people in that Discord that I really just don't like, but most people weren't like that. They were completely normal, they abided by the rules, that didn't cause any problems, yet they were removed with little to no warning and with pretty much no context. Instead of kicking out 20 to 30 troublemakers, half the beta gets wiped out, and it really didn't need to go down like this. Public opinion matters, and pretty much everyone hated this. People, including me, thought that if it kept heading down this direction, then this was going to be the end of Reloaded. And there's something important that I need to say that I didn't say in my last video, and I'm kind of shaming myself for it. The Blood Oath system, the kicking of 150 people, and a lot of the censorship that was happening was pretty much the doing of one individual person. I kind of made it seem like this was the contribution of the entire team, like there was multiple people making these decisions. It wasn't my intention to make it seem like it was multiple people, but I also didn't want to just call out one person because then I feel like I'd be attacking them. I'm realizing now that, you know, I shouldn't have done that. I should have called this person out for his fault, and you know, now that's what I'm gonna do. And let me say this before I go any further. Me and this guy are on somewhat good terms right now. I don't want people to throw personal attacks because of what I said about him. It's okay to criticize him. I mean, it was a lot of bad mistakes, but you know, there's no need for any personal attacks. But yeah, the only way to explain to you what actually happened is if I tell you it was pretty much just one guy that was causing a lot of this chaos. I also have to tell you that the day after I uploaded that video, I was removed from the Reloaded team. If you didn't know, I was on the balance team for U3 Reloaded. Ultimately, my job was to just, you know, improve the multiplayer experience. But yeah, shortly after I, you know, uploaded that video, I was kicked. And yeah, the person who kicked me was the admin that was causing a lot of chaos. Let me just clarify that right now, I'm back on the Reloaded team, but you know, I still need to talk about this. When I uploaded that video, I was anticipating a response from him, and I was hoping that he would take some accountability for what he's done. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. I didn't really like his response at all. I felt like he wasn't really taking any accountability, and I had an issue with that. So I respond to his message, and I'm still being pretty professional. I think I was being pretty fair. I'm not throwing any personal attacks at the man. This was me putting my foot down for not only myself, but the community, because I know that if I didn't say anything, then it was most likely all gonna go downhill. And I think that response ended up getting me kicked, because, you know, shortly after sending it, you know, that's when I get kicked. And push come to shove, it turns out the reason I was kicked was because, you know, I was talking too much. I gave away too much of what happens in private chats. Whether or not you think that's true, I guess that completely depends on you. I watched the video back, and there were one or two things I said where I was like, yeah, maybe I could have worded that differently, or maybe I could have said something else and still got my point across. Definitely don't think it should have constituted me getting kicked, but again, I guess that's your opinion. I was put in a pretty precarious situation. I felt like if I kept disagreeing with him, or if I said something that he really didn't like, then I was gonna get kicked, and ultimately, I think that's what happened. That's just how I feel about it. Whether it's true or not doesn't really matter. I don't regret what I said, and I'm glad I did what I did, because not even 2 days after I released that video, and the same day I got kicked, the Reloaded team made the decision for him to step down from moderation. This guy had a lot lot of power, and he was doing so many things that I didn't agree with. And I'm not trying to seem arrogant, I'm not trying to say that this is all because of me, but I think it's safe to say that me speaking up and saying something did a whole lot of good. The best course of action was for him to step down because it was just way too hot. It was hell on earth. A lot of people saw this guy as a villain, and him having that much power, just people weren't comfortable with that. And ever since he stepped down, there really hasn't been any issues. I mean, there's been some situations here and there, but you know, nothing that can't be handled. It seems like right now, you know, Reloaded's getting back in place. There's obviously a stain in its reputation. There's some wounds that just can't be healed. Yet Reloaded seems to be in a very good place right now, considering just a couple months ago, it was pretty much under the threat of shutting down. That's pretty much where we're at right now. There is more to the story that happened behind the scenes, but at that point, I would actually be giving away too much information, so I'm just gonna stop right there. I do want to talk about the balance updates and how people have been feeling about it recently. It's a very controversial topic, and I'll talk about it once more. Again, you have people who actually like the recent changes that's been happening, but then you have people who just absolutely despise them. Every argument has valid points, but I think the main issue is how long it takes to release these patches. There's been one big patch every like what, 3 or 4 months or something like that. I haven't really been paying attention that well. These patch releases are just way too inconsistent, and it's pissing people off. Like the arm micro, for example, this weapon has had 0 recoil for like over 5 months. Why is it taking so long to nerf this fucking gun? I just don't get it. Pretty much everyone has been complaining about this pistol for months, and it's just not getting nerfed. There needs to be a schedule, some organization, and some consistency, because these patches, they feel kind of random. And yeah, making these changes, there are some stipulations in order, or like some criteria that has to be met. The main one being, is it gonna piss people off? That's pretty much the most important one. A handful of these guns and boosters have been getting giga buffs, like literal meta changing buffs, when in reality they should be getting like these micro buffs. Like instead of having this booster that nearly triples your ammo capacity for some of these weapons, it should be a lot smaller. Like maybe it could be 1.5 times the amount, or 1.6 or 1.7, something like that. And there's times in the Reloaded chat where we're talking about buffing a weapon or something, and we're talking about stats, and I'm like, oh yeah, this makes sense. I think this would actually improve the game. But then there's this random stat that I feel like we didn't really talk about that gets implemented, and then it just breaks the weapon or booster. This is an issue I talked about in my last video, and I'm hoping that this will get resolved, because we need to communicate everything, and I literally mean everything, because like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I found out that U2 has multiple different damage values. If you're shooting someone in the torso, it would take, you know, the normal amount of bullets it would usually take. But if you're shooting them in the leg or the foot, it would take like twice the amount of bullets. You know, I haven't really played U2 that much, but a lot of the gunfights felt pretty normal for the most part. It actually felt really good. Like a lot of the kills I got were pretty rewarding. But then there's that one gunfight where I lay like 10 or 11 bullets into the guy, and he just isn't fucking dying. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? People have been complaining about the TTK, but I think this is the issue. This whole 4 different damage values thing. I think this was in the game at one point, but then eventually Naughty Dog took it out, but somehow it's made its way back into Reloaded. Personally, I don't really think it should exist. There should just be a regular multiplier and then a headshot multiplier like it is in every other multiplayer. Like the gunplay in this game is really good, but there are these random variables that make it feel very inconsistent sometimes. It's also a bloom based game, which is kind of odd, I can't lie. And having all these damage values with this higher TTK, it just doesn't work out. And there's more to talk about with the balance, but I need to wrap up this already long ass video. I've been yapping way too much. But there is one more thing before I wrap this whole video up, and this is for the people who really want to play in the beta. If you're one of these people who really want to play, then you know the process is pretty simple. All you have to do really is join the Discord and, you know, show that you have interest. I know some of you are like, nah, like I don't want to join no Discord, I just want to play the game. Trust me, I'd be saying the same shit, but you know, it's really not that much of a hassle. You seriously just join, you verify who you are by, you know, taking a screenshot of your PSN account. You'll most likely get access to all the channels that same day. Then literally you'll just send a message saying like, hey, I want to be whitelisted, or hey, how do I play in the beta, something like that. Your message is bound to be seen by a mod or an admin or something. Then after that, they'll take care of everything else. You really don't have to do anything else. You'll be put on some type of list, and then after a while, they'll tell you when you have full access. And when you get full access, you can just leave the Discord. It's not a requirement to stay in there. I really want there to be more players, because, you know, I've been playing recently, and, you know, I've noticed that the lobbies sometimes just, you know, aren't that active. I've seen it get up to like 80 people before, which is a lot of people, by the way. For a beta like this, that is a lot of people. But sometimes it'll go down to like 20 or 30 people, and most of the time those lobbies are like 3v3 comp matches, which understandably not many people want to do that. I obviously lean towards more the casual side of things. I like more casual lobbies, because guys, I don't know how much head rep Marlow I can take. I don't know. I miss when I would occasionally see a head rep Marlow once in a while, but now it's like every fucking game I play. Not to say I'm against the competitive scene. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like playing against them all the damn time, and a lot of these guys are ego heads who always feel the need to prove that they're better than someone else. But I'm still glad there's a comp scene. It does make the game a little more interesting. There's tournaments that are happening right now, and there's even a co-op tournament, and I'm just so glad that people are actually participating in that. Anyway, that's it. I just want to apologize again for my inconsistent upload schedule. I've had so many technical issues because this laptop I'm using, like, oh my, constant blue screens. It actually uninstalled my Windows license a couple weeks ago. No, I'm done. I'm not ranting any further. I'm not gonna bore you. I'll see you guys later.